Yo, yo, yo. Mic check, mic check. Just checking. Welcome, guys. We'll be starting in like 3 minutes. Yo, what up, Daniel? Welcome back. Welcome back. Good to see you again. What up, Windsonger? How you doing? You guys ready to check out the new tools? Today's gonna be a fun day. Pretty good, pretty good. Today's gonna be a nice day. We got new, really amazing tools, as you guys have seen already. So, yeah, it's gonna be fun. And also, tell your friends to come by so they can all check this out because this is gonna be amazing. Oh, I don't want to show my ace, right? What up, guys? How you doing? Well, let me. Yeah, how you doing, guys? So today is a fun day. Nano Banana, guys, has changed the game. And today we're gonna be trying the new super tools we got. Let's go. Let's check this out. Hold up. Let me change up. And I don't know. Let's get started. Let's go to the editor. Let's start simple. Let's start just exploring, right? Hey, we're in Pixelorama. So, what do we have? What's new? Maybe not. We got generate images with the same style. And we have anime with text. The new anime with text. You guys remember we had anime with text and it could do like, you know, walking animations and really like rough animations with initial images and with like a lot of help. But now we have the new anime with text one, and it's just crazy. It's crazy. So, why don't we start making something, right? Let's start trying stuff out. I want to start with generate images with the same style. right? Because I think that's a really, really, really powerful tool. And yeah, I mean, no, wait, yeah. Let me make a something first, right? Because we need a style, we need a reference. So why don't I make I don't know, a chibi male character dressed as a teacher. Whatever. I'm just prompting whatever. Let's go. This is exciting, guys. All right, cool. So we got this nice little dude, right? He's nice. All right, let me just let me just reduce colors. Auto reduce colors. There we go. Let me give him a nice outline, just so we have a nice, a nice reference. But it's not really needed because the new model is pretty smart and strong. But okay, let's say we got this character, right? And we want to animate it. No, actually no. I'm tripping, guys. We want to make images with the same style. So let's say we want to make new characters, right? My bad. So what can we do now? We go to the generate images with same style. So you would find this in the create image category, right? Create image, generate images with the same style. Don't get confused with the create character with the same style, because you could get confused, like just looking at it, glancing over it real quick, and then you would complain that it's not doing what we want it to. So generate images with same style, parentheses, new, right? Parentheses. Now we can add reference images. So for this size, so 64 by 64, we can add up to 64. 16. So 16 different reference images, right? So if you have a bunch of characters or a bunch of assets, right, you could add them each as a reference, and it would get more context for the style. But since we don't have that right now, let's do it with one. Let's do it with one style reference. And now we got to describe what we wanted to make, right? And keep in mind, it's going to make 16 frames. So you could give it like a broad context of what you want, So let's say, since we have this as our style reference, we can be like, I don't know, multiple characters from an office wearing different outfits, right? I'm just gonna try it, right? I'm gonna do new frames. You can also do new layers. I'm gonna do new frames. And remember, these models, the new ones, they do cost more, and they do create multiple frames. But yeah, this one costs 40 generations. Just keep that in mind. All right, let's generate. Let's see what we get. I'm pretty confident it's gonna be something cool, because I've just been getting amazed each time with these models. So yeah, now just be a little patient. And also, while we wait for that, I'll show you guys later how I used the same style model to create tile sets as well, which was pretty fun. It's not You know, it's not like the most consistent thing ever, but it can get stuff done. So yeah, we're just waiting for this. It's doing a lot behind the scenes. You know, it's removing backgrounds. It's like you'll see the message removing background in a bit. So yeah, it's doing a bunch, but you'll see the magic in just a second. But yeah, if you guys haven't tried the character creator or the map creator, like the map workshop, make sure you do, because it's there on our website. Because I know a lot of people use Pixelorama or just Sprite, and they never like just go to the site and use these. But they're pretty cool. So let's see. Ooh, look at that, guys. Like, I don't have to say anything else. I really don't. I'm just gonna scroll through all the generations, and you guys just comment down. Like, what do you think? Honestly, like, no judgment. If you guys hate it, let me know. But look at that. Look at that, guys. This was the reference. This was one reference image. Now I'm gonna scroll and you guys will see. So reference image, and now all of their generations. Oh my god. What? Yeah. It's unfair. It's unfair. Right? And now we can actually add multiple references. Like, let's, you know, just add style image, add style image, add style image. And there you can have all of those references up to 16. And that changes with the sizes. All right. So if you have, I think, a 128 by 128 image, you can do only 4 references and it'll only give you 4 frames. But for 64 by 64, it's 16. And I believe for 32 by 32, it's 64 frames. So yeah, you can play around with that. But yeah, I'll do all of these, right, for style images. And now let's say we want to do, instead of an office, let's do a hospital, right? Multiple characters from a hospital. And now I'm going to do new layer, just so I don't have 200 frames in like 2 minutes. But yeah, this is just, you can start making a game with this. You know what I mean? Like if you just want static NPCs just for a second, you got them. Of course, you can clean them up. Yes, I will show the animations. So I'll do step by step. Now we're just testing the styles with static images, and then we'll move on to animating a couple characters so you guys can see the magic. Like, it's crazy, guys. It's crazy. That's all I gotta say. So yeah, let's just wait for this one to finish. And look, let me show you. Meanwhile, so most of these last tile sets were made also with the new models, like mixture of the new models and then importing tiles, here to the map workshop and making a tile set. But look at that. Like, this is so clean. Look at that, guys. Whew. That's just crazy. No, I am not the owner of PixelLab. The owners and the devs, you will find them in the Discord as K9 and Morocan. Okay, we got our new generations. So yeah, I'm not the owner. I'm just a spokesman. I do I do videos and I do the live streams, and you'll find me in the Discord moderating and doing all kinds of cool stuff. Look, guys, we got a hospital game now. Look at this. Boom. All with the same style. And yeah, keep in mind, this is just one style, you know? We can try different styles and different sizes. So let's say we want to do 32 by 32 instead, right? So we can like maximize the size, like get a bunch of frames, right? A bunch of characters or a bunch of also remember this is not only for characters. It can also work for assets. So let's say we want hospital assets based on this style. Like, I don't know, like whatever there is in a hospital, right? So I'll do generate with the same style. I guess I'll keep the reference images. We'll see how that works. But yeah, let's do hospital items and assets top down. I don't know. Multiple instruments. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just testing. Yeah, I'll test a couple of different styles as well. Yeah, look, these styles. Sheesh. So nice. And yeah, guys, feel free to go to the Discord channel and ask stuff and see everything that we're sharing in the pixel art gallery. Yeah, and share your stuff as well. We'll try animating in a second, guys. I just wanted to see a couple different styles, you know, and also that you can do asset. Look, so here it is. So based on all of that, look, we even got like assets for a map. And you see we got you got icons and everything. Pretty nice. So let's try a different style, right? Let's see. And a different size as well. So let's do resize canvas. I'll do 32 by 32. I'll do a new layer. And let's do create a small to medium character. Let's do a simple farmer. Top down, front facing. Yeah. Let's just make a new character. And then again, I'll use just one style reference just to test. And then we'll use multiple. But the model is super strong. Like even with one reference, it really does a great job. All right, this is the classic, um, old school PixelLab style. Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. So let's say we want to mimic this style, right? Oh, yeah, I could totally do side scroller characters. Hold up. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do. And for that, I'll actually try 128 by 128. Let's try a Street Fighter type thingy. And then I'll do smaller ones. But I do want to show side scroller because it's really cool. So I'll go back to create image medium to Excel. Let's do Street Fighter style, man wearing a boxer outfit. Let's do side scroller. Let's do east, right? Just to test. I'll modify my current layer. Let's see. Hope you guys are having a great day, by the way. Also, if you're in the United States, happy Thanksgiving. Yeah. If you don't celebrate that, well, I hope you have a great day anyways. Yeah, Pokemon style is also super easy to do. I'll show you in a second. It's yeah, guys, it's just magical. It's really, really magical. I have no other words. I'm just like happy since since the release. I've just been smiling. I hope you guys too. Like I've just been like, oh wow, 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 surprise, 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 surprise. And it will keep getting surprises, guys. Like don't think like this is the end of it. You know, the team is constantly working on getting cooler and cooler stuff. So, yeah, I'm thankful. Thanksgiving. This is a great day to be thankful for the team. They're doing an amazing job. So yeah, let's use this as a reference, right? And let's do generate images with the same style. Let's clear all the images, add style image. As you can see, we can only add 4 style images now because this is a 128 by 128 canvas, right? So, and we'll only get 4 outputs as well. So we'll get 4 characters or assets or images. Anyhow, let's do let's do I don't know. Let's do Pokemon trainers. And let's do new frames. Boom. So they should be in the same style as this guy, as this big guy. So let's see. Hold up. I need to wear my glasses. Kind of blind. There we go. Now I can read y'all's comments easily. But yeah, this model is the only one that's like kind of, you know, slowish, but it's so worth it. Like, it's so worth it. It like in my opinion, it could take like 2 minutes just to make one asset, and it'll be worth it because it's so good. It's so good. And like, Yeah, guys, like it's just the mix of everything. I feel like these new models with the map creator, like with the map workshop, and with the character creator, like you can literally just do big stuff now. Like you can actually just make really nice tile sets, then start making a map, then actually make assets for the map with the same style, then drag them into the map, and then you have a map. And then you make a bunch of characters, you got a bunch of NPCs, you got your main character or whatever, or your couple of main characters, and you're all set. You can animate it in the character creator. So it's like, huh? Yeah, I'm happy. Let's see. Okay. I guess they're not completely in the same style. I mean, you know, they need to have smaller heads and stuff. But I can do Street Fighter style Pokemon trainers. Small heads, big bodies, I guess. I don't know. Just testing. Because, Pokemon trainers, that was my bad too. I shouldn't have prompted just that because the model knows what Pokemon trainers look like. So it really, it did an amazing job, but it wasn't really. Yes. So, 4 frames if it's 128 by 128. It's 16 frames if it's 64 by 64. And then it's 64 frames if it's 32 by 32 or 16 by 16. So those are the biggest differences. But they're all worth it. Honestly, it really depends on what you're making, But yeah. Yeah, they do look very cool. It's just it wasn't what I was looking for. But we'll see these new ones, and then we'll try smaller ones so you guys can also because I know we all like big assets and stuff. But in my opinion, they're kind of harder to work with because then you have to have huge maps and then huge everything. It's all super high res. Which does look nice, but pixel art has its own thingy. Okay, I guess we need a little more reference for these, like this specific style. But these are amazing. Still, that's dope. All right, let's try a smaller thing, right? Oh, I want to show you this, guys. I want to show you this. This was super fun to try. Hold up. So I took the Pokemon sprite as a reference. Sprites. Hold up. So just like one frame, and it literally worked. Like it made like super cool looking guys. Right. No. Alright, so if I want to get rid of this. Boom. Come on. By color. There we go. Alright, so if we just use this as a reference, like this, and then we'd say like, I don't know, Star Wars characters. with longer animations for higher res characters, something like fighting games could be possible. Well, you could actually do that right now. I think, with extending the animations basically. And just make, I mean, if you're doing 128 by 128, you can just do 4 frames and 4 frames and just go crazy with it. Start Wars. Did I type Start Wars? Did I? So what are you guys making lately? Are you guys working on projects, prototypes, any games that are gonna be releasing? Let me know, and I want to check your projects out too. Yeah. We'll check animation in just a sec. I just wanted you to see, guys, the small characters too. Because we've seen kind of medium characters like 64 by 64. We did 128 by 128. Now I want you to see 32 by 32, and then we'll switch to animation. We're gonna have some fun with that. All right, this is fun. So yeah, this was a reference, right? And we got all of these. Look at that. Of course, I could have specified a little bit more in my prompt, because if you see the Pokemon guy is kind of like actual top down. These guys are more looking like side scroller, kinda, or low top down. But you can specify that in the prompt. You can do top down, and it'll probably do it better. And if you give it more references as well, this is cool. But yeah, here we have super small characters as well. And yeah, it just goes crazy. It's really good. And yeah, you don't have to, I mean, I'm just, I'm showing like famous characters and stuff like that. But if you start making like your own prompts and your own clothing and your own styles and stuff like that, you can definitely get amazing stuff too. It's I'm just trying to get you to see, the cool stuff, like just with famous stuff, so we can all relate. But yeah, this for actual original stuff is more than insane. So yeah, get creative, guys. Get creative. All right. So I think it's time to animate. What do you guys think? You guys want to see? You guys want to see the magic behind animate with texts? Can I get some yes in the chat? Yes. Let's see. And invite your friends. I want to see, I don't know, I want to see 50 people. Let's get, I'm just kidding. But yeah, invite your friends. Tell everybody on the Discord, hey, let's hang out. Let's see the anime with text. We're chilling, guys. It's Thanksgiving. It's a Thursday. So yeah, let everybody know that we're doing some cool stuff. I want to actually go to A Sprites. Let's go to A Sprites. Some W's in the chat for the character and image with same style. W's in the chat. Let's go. Invite your friends. We hanging out with the crew. Let's go. Pleroma. That's a cool name. All right. Let me switch. A sprite. There we go. So let's create. What should I do? What do you guys want to see animated? Oh yeah. Zerking TV. Hold up. Before I start animating stuff. Yes, we got same style. Generate images with the same style. You see this Pokemon dude? Look at this. Boom, 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 boom. We got a whole squad. And you can do that with different sizes, you know. You can also go back in the stream and you'll see. I'll also make another tutorial probably for YouTube. Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy stuff. Let me see. I can show you some stuff. Look. So also you can also make assets, like I said, you know, like trees. Yeah, I did it on the live. Yes, sir. You see all of these trees? They were all made with the same style tool, like with the new image with the same style. This was the reference, and these were the generations. Insane, right? Insane. All right, so let us do some cool stuff. Let me see. I want to do something with already made characters, so I don't have to waste my time. Okay, another example. See? These are kind of side scroller animals, I guess. 32 by 32. All with the same style. Yeah. That's basically it. The shading and the all of the style in the composition basically gets transferred. It gets inspired by it, I guess. You know, I don't. You know, it's magic at the end of the day. It's AI wizardry. Yeah, exactly. Oh, and look at this. I did these yesterday. So I took like a Street Fighter character as a reference, and I did Star Wars characters. Look at that, guys. That's, you know, that's dope. That's pretty dope, if you ask me. So all of these and everything you've seen, like these as well, these were all made with the generate image with the same style. You know? All of them. Of course, they had a reference. I mean, I used the reference for it. But look, yeah. All of these were made with create images with same style, the new one. Let's switch up to animations. Yes, you can do that in Sprite. If you go to create image, I mean Sprite plus PixelLab, of course. So create image, create images with same style. Well, here's what I was working with for the trees, for example. I give it 4 different examples. You do your prompt, multiple trees, blah 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 blah, and generate. So yeah, let's do animations now. Right? Let's do animations. Let's try with these characters. Right? I like this guy. So let's try him. So if we go to animate and animate with text. Oh, I'll try to animate the trees as well. Yes, you can animate trees. You can animate anything. So animate with text, parentheses, new. Don't forget about that. The old one won't do anything close to this. So animate with text, new. Set reference. And I don't know. Let's do he hits the floor with the hammer. I don't know, right? We're doing a 64 by 64 image, so it's gonna give us 16 frames, if I'm correct. So let's do new frame, remove background, and generate. Climbot. So I believe this is part of the normal tier, like the first apprentice tier. I don't think it's an experimental. Let me check. Yeah, it's for everyone, I think. Yeah, tier 1. So again, these new tools, like the new models, are kind of slower and worth it. So yeah, just be patient, But it's doing its magic. It's doing its thing, and you'll see. We literally just prompted, he hits the floor with the hammer or something like that, and we'll see what we get. All right. Yeah. Kind of did it. Of course, you can clean up some stuff, because here, for example, but it's good that you get like 16 different frames. Oh, and look at this. I did this yesterday. So this was my character, right? And yeah, pretty cool. And yeah, sometimes you might get like, just duplicates. But yeah, I mean, come on. This is just crazy. I can tag this and loop it. Yeah, look at that. Of course, you can clean it up. You can extend it too, like boom. And when he's done, he can walk, right? So walk forward and just generate. That's true. Yeah, I could have moved him a little to the left. I guess I was kind of trying to keep him, like the character himself, like centered. But yeah, Yeah, I'll try again. And I'll try it with different characters as well. Cause yeah, guys, this you and again, this is not only for characters. Cause I want to show you this. Hold up. Um. Hold up. So look, I did this as well. You know? Like you can actually make, I don't know, like little cutscenes and whatnot. Pretty dope. Let's see what we got here. Okay. You see? It kind of did like a sidewalk and also a forward walk. And yeah, you can of course reprompt, retry, try better prompts than me, you know. But yeah. And also, you know, what I would suggest, like if you want to get this like game ready stuff, you know, I would say, I mean, we're gonna get more updates. You know, it's like if I give you a workflow right now, like it might change tomorrow. But anyhow, I would suggest, for example, like yeah, you make all of these characters, and then the ones you actually want to use, right? You go to pixellab.com. I mean .ai, pixellab.ai, to the character creator, and then you do create from reference, right? And then you drag your character. So let's say I want one that's not holding something. That might be hard to get. Hold up. Wait, I have more sprites. One sec. All right, so I'm gonna just hold up. I'm exporting a character real quick, guys. One sec. All right. So character from reference, right? Drag your little character over here. Describe it. It'll get the skeleton. And when you're done with that, you'll get the full rotated character, right? And then you can animate it with the skeleton, like here, like with the templates. And then when you want more custom, complex animations, then you can use animate with text. I mean, that's how I would do it if you want like consistent, you know, movements and etc. for like the main animations, because we do have a lot of templates. But you know, when you want to do more crazy stuff like attacks and spells or whatever, yeah, it's just a huge workflow. It's estimating the skeleton. Just give him a second. Probably in the queue. Yeah, there we go. So, I don't know. Is this side scroller or low top down? I don't even know. I'm kind of blind for that stuff. But yeah, let's just... Is this... Yeah, that's low top down. That's not side scroller. Hey, welcome back, Cappuccino. But yeah, you know what I mean? Like, look, we're getting our character fully rotated. And we can just start animating it. And boom, we got a small game. I mean, At this point, like whoever is not making a game and using this for assets, like for prototypes at least, like I know we need a lot of cleanup for game ready assets, but hey, we're getting cleaner and cleaner every day, every day, every day. Like eventually, guys, we won't be cleaning anything. Eventually, we'll just get an asset that we can work with, or that we can just customize with more prompts or with the painting, or yeah, look at that. We got our character, rotate it. And now you go and whatever, you animate him however you want. But that's not the point of today. The point of today is to try the new tools. Look at this. Look at this, guys. It's just insane. Oh, wait. I'm not showing a sprite. Oh, you guys are missing out. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Like, why am I not making a game as we speak, right? Like, why am I not using all of these characters? Look at this dude. It's just crazy. All right, back to animation, right? Let's try animating a couple guys, a couple dudes. Let's try animating these big dudes, right? I don't know. Sword attack. New frame. Yeah, guys, it's pretty nice, pretty nice. Ooh, thanks for reminding me about the trees. Yeah, I'll do the trees after this. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you. And do let me know what you guys want me to try. I mean, we got time. We got time. I'll be here for a while. Yeah, I mean, NPCs now are, I guess, a worry of the past. Now you can literally just make a bunch, literally. I mean, depending on your game size, but yes. And then it's just a matter of if you want to animate them all, if you have to, if you need to, or if you can just have static NPCs and start making them do dialogues and stuff, A lot of games just have a lot of walking NPCs. So why not just make them walk, Let's see. Oh, no, what's happening? Oh. My phone was literally touching my trackpad and it was dragging everything. Ooh. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, effects. Effects are crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, look at this slash, guys. Wow. I mean, you can extend it, Yeah. All right, let's try the trees. Where are my trees? Trees. All right, let's try it. Moving leaves, wind blowing, I guess. I don't even know how to prompt that. So in between animations, that's an interesting question, because I'm guessing it's possible. I guess not how we would imagine it to be ideal in terms of we still don't have like a start frame and end frame. Like it's not a video, you know what I mean? But you can definitely get, multiple animations and start like making like mixing and matching stuff like that. I guess. Yeah. We can explore that. Let's see how it does with the tree. Oh, that's nice. That's a little windy, it's super windy. um but yeah. And you can extend it even more just to make it windier. I mean, if you do like this one as a reference, I guess you can. Oh, that's what would be kind of like in between frames, right? Oh, getting hit by lightning. Wait, yeah, that's a dope idea. I'll try that. Let's wait for it to finish the other part, and we'll see the full thing. All right. Let's see. Like I can get rid of this. And now we can do tree get hit by lightning and starts burning. Well, there you go. There you guys have it. We will be having interpolation. Announced by the team itself. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. Now if we extend this one. Yes, it is called trees. Yeah. See, the team is always giving me some nice suggestions, man. So let's do that. Wait. I guess ping ponging would be like, going back and forth. Just so it doesn't go just to one side, So basically, I would flip this. Nah. But now, I'll have to animate that because I won't change the trunk. Yeah. Oh, there it is. And we can, of course, change the frame rate, you know what I mean? Because right now it's... Oh! Really? Where is it? Hold up. Huh. There it is. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I've never used that. That's why, But awesome. Yeah. Yeah, we can change, of course, the duration, But then I would want to kinda, something like that, right? And I guess I can repeat it, a couple times, 2 times, 3 times, and then it moves forward, right? Yeah, nice. Thank you, guys. Of course, I can make it slower. Yeah. Pretty cool. Yeah. That's what I did. I'm interested in using PixelLab. Could you show the process of creating a character with it? Primarily interested in really tiny characters. Yeah. So there's a bunch of ways to make it, to make characters, we do have a website, and part of our website has the character creator site or tab or window or section. And here, so when you go to PixelLab AI on your website, the web browser, you can go to create characters or characters, hit the characters tab, and here you can prompt your character. So let's say you want to do a policeman. I'm not really sure what specific size you want, but you did say tiny characters, really tiny characters. So the smallest we can do right here is 40 by 40 canvas size. So that means the character will be like 70% of that. Something like that. But I'll show you. So if we do high top down, let's say, let's do chibi, and yeah, let's click create. You'll get your 8 directions already and your full character, right? As you can see, you can watch it be made live, or you can leave it in the background while you do other stuff. So that's one way, right? That's one way. But we got a really, really cool update, which is create images with same style. And if you got a certain style you want to do, you know, you can do that. I'll show you in a second. But yeah, as you can see, we got our policeman. It saves to your gallery, and here you have the full rotation of your character. And then you can animate it. Yes, you primarily use those as reference images. So you can then go here, select your direction that you want to animate, and choose your animation and generate it. And then here you'll see like all your animations, and here's an example with idle animations, full character, walking animations, etc. Right? Cool. So if you want to do like super even smaller characters, like let's say smaller than this guy, I mean he's pretty small already, you know. But if you do want to do like Pokemon type characters, or like this kind of character, you know, these are 32 by 32. So you would go to wait. I'm not showing a sprite. I gotta stop doing that. So like these guys, right? You know, these are 32 by 32. Let's search up Drew Hill robot. Yeah, I'll search that up. Let's see. Huh. Use that as a reference. So right now, we don't have like. Wait, is that a game? Like this is supposed to be the reference, because the reference for references we want pixel art references. So what I mean is in terms of like if you want this style, right, of pixel art, oh, it's an artist. Let me see. Yeah, so those are like, well, let me show you guys. You know, these are like super high res images, right? But we want, like in our case, we would want to make like, we want to get references like for our style. Yeah, it's not pixel art, you know. So if we go to create images with the same style, we can add like this guy, etc. Right? And we have those as references, and now we can make new characters. So let's say we're making a cyberpunk, and then we want cyberpunk characters. They all have robotic heads. I don't know, just testing, you know. Yeah, we're having a couple new updates soon that I think will make you guys happy with references and stuff like that. So you can have referencing objects, referencing different characters, and it doesn't have to be pixel art, you know. But right now, you know, I'm showing what we got currently. Yeah, let me show it real quick. Um, that would be in, yeah, one sec. Um, yeah, there you go. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, it's in the PixelLab art gallery. We can already change outfits and stuff like that. Look. Wait, let's just finish. It's getting worker. It's taking its sweet time. I'm not sure if it's stuck or not. But yeah, we have an edit tool, edit image. Let me see if I can show it here. So, if we do this guy, actually, he's kind of small. He's small. Let me do another character. Let's do this girl. So if you go to edit image, right? And you do change her outfit to a nurse costume, it will basically do that. Oh, it changed her freaking hair too. But yeah, if you reprompt it, you know. Change her clothing. Hold up. Change her clothing to a nurse outfit. And also, these are not the only options. You of course have in painting, you know, which is more reliable in terms of like keeping whatever details you want to keep, you know. So if you just want to change the clothing actually, and not, you know, sometimes struggle with the model explaining everything, you can just do woman with a nurse outfit with the in paint tool, right? And then we just in paint. Hold up. Just in paint the clothing. Just like that. And new frame. So yeah, that's how you would do it with in painting, which, like I said, is more reliable in terms of like just changing details in one part, of course, because it keeps the other things that you didn't draw over. But yeah, that's how you can edit images. Oh, okay. So yeah, this guy got stuck. Let's retry. Image edit export. What do you mean? So, in terms of exporting images, if you're in Pixelorama, you can of course just export, right? And choose your settings. From the character creator, you have the export button. You can also download each GIF however you like. And in the map workshop, you also have export buttons, and you can download the tile sets, or you can download the full map. You know, you have an export map for use in games as well. So yeah, let's see how this is doing. It's loading still. There it is, finally. So yeah, we had these as a reference images, right? And here are our characters with robotic heads. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's awesome. No, we do not have anything that interacts between a sprite and the others. Yeah, this is pretty cool. No, there is not an option to set how many we make. It depends on the size of your asset. So if your sprites are 32 by 32 or 16 by 16, you'll get 64 frames. And you can reference also, I think, 64 images, like for a style reference. If you're doing 64 by 64, wait, let me actually type that down. Hold up. What was the I was using something. Hold up. It's over here. Whatever. So let's do this. So 32 by 32, you get 64 frames, and 16 by 16 as well. And then 64 by 64, you get 16 frames. And then for 128 by 128, we get 4. 4 frames. Oh, yeah, how to export sprite sheets. So if you guys didn't know, in Sprite, it's pretty easy to export to sprite sheets. You just hit, for Mac, which I'm using, you just hit Command E, or you go to File and export sprite sheet. I'm guessing for Windows it will be Control E. So you just hit that. You can either open the sprite sheet to look at it, or just not and export it. But I do open it usually. And here you can see the full sprite sheet. In Pixelorama, let's do the same thing so you guys can see how to do it there as well. So if you go to Pixelorama and we want to export this tileset, or this, whatever, or oh, good to know. So 256 by 256 gets 1 frame. I haven't tried 256 by 256, so that's why I didn't mention it. So 256 by 256 gets 1 frame. Yes, sir. All right, cool. And like I said, wait, I didn't show my sprite. So yeah, this 16 by 16 and 32 by 32, 64 frames, including style references and outputs. 64 by 64, 16 frames, styles, references, and outputs. 128 by 128, 4 frames, style references, and outputs. And 256 by 256, we get 1 shot. Yeah, just be mindful of that. And now let's export a sprite sheet in Pixelorama, right? So here we go to export, and here we have a sprite sheet option, and here we can just do, you know, different orientations, how many rows or columns or whatever, you know. We can select all frames, etc., and we can export it. Pretty cool stuff. Why don't we keep exploring this? You guys got any styles? Actually, let's go to what's it called? This sprites resource. I don't know. I just want to see, you know. I just want to see different styles. So let's go here. Let's go to Sprite. Let's paste this. I'm gonna get rid of all of this. Right. Just grab this dude. I'm gonna make a new sprite because I'm lazy to resize. Let's test this, right? So create image, create images with same style, and yeah, let's do cyberpunk characters wearing fashion pieces from New York fashion show or whatever. And let's do new frame. Symphony of Night. Symphony of Night. Sprites. Let's see. Yeah, I'll take that as a reference in a sec. Interesting. That was interesting. I guess it didn't really take the style. So I guess, you see, we got a style description, which we can also use in our advantage. So we can help the model out sometimes, because sometimes, it's like, what kind of style is this, man? So maybe cartoonish, cel-shaded pixel art. And maybe my prompt was kind of also like I didn't really have to mention with fashion outfits. And maybe chibi cyberpunk characters. Chibi side scroller cyberpunk characters. And after this, I'll try the Castlevania style. And then also I will show you guys how to make also like tiles, or like how to try to make like hacky way to make tiles, so we can import them to the tileset creator, and we can literally just upload our images and get new tilesets, pretty clean ones too. Like the 32 by 32 ones are nice. Like look at this one real quick while we wait for the other characters. This is a pretty nice tile set. And this was made with the same style thingy, So yeah, that's exciting. Let's see how A-Spread is doing. It's loading. There we go. You see? Now that's what I'm talking about. I mean, it still isn't like the same style, I guess with a better prompt or with more references, it would get that like shrunken down kind of dude. But in terms of like like outlines and shading, it definitely got it. And these are pretty nice characters. Like, that's dope. That's pretty sick. Yeah, they need bigger shoes, right? Yeah. Oh, that's a nice character. Damn. Yeah. It's a shame. Like, I see all of these characters, I'm like, why am I not just using them? You know what I mean? Like, I'm just doing these as examples when they're like so fire. But yeah, let me actually, okay, let's try the Castlevania style, and then I'll come back to this guy because I do want to see if we can get the same style with one reference and with better prompting, because they like the larger shoes. It does make sense. Like, if I do like large shoes or something like that, small guys, short height, something like that, that could actually work. But let's actually move on to the Castlevania guys, right? One sec. Oh, is my A sprite broken? Oh, wait. No, there we are. Alright, so what was I gonna do? Oh, yeah. Yeah. So let's take this reference. These are funny because I'm pretty sure these are like literally just 3D models shrunken down. Like, I'm pretty sure they look like it, at least. Or someone was super crazy. Yeah, they do look like, you know. But all right, let's take it as a reference. Let's go to A sprite. I'll take just a couple. All right, that's one. No. No. I just closed everything. That's so sad. That's so sad. All right, we're back. All right, Alucard. Here we have him. Hey guys, don't try to be fast while you're clicking, because then you might close your whole window. If you can follow me on Suno, I guess so. You know, I don't really publish. I don't really publish music over there. I'm using it right now just to, you know, get a little vibe going without having to use YouTube. You're not hearing the music? I mean, it should be pretty low, but it should be there. No? Oh. Really? Hold up. Yeah, it should be there. What you mean, guys? I just turned it up a little bit. All right. Yeah, it was too quiet. My bad. Yeah, I've been having music all the stream. That's funny. Thanks, guys. Thanks for letting me know. I would have ended the stream thinking you guys are enjoying the music, and in fact, you guys weren't. So, create image with new style. Let's do this guy, and this guy. And let's say Castlevania style characters from a medieval world. I don't know. Let's see. Let's try it out. Alright, yeah, I'll try to animate it as well. Let's see if we can get a couple characters too, and then we can try to animate them. Oh. Hold up. Oh. Okay. I think I have to give it a better reference, because I gave it like different sizes and stuff. I think I confused it. Like straight up. 1 second. I think this is gonna be much better. That was totally my bad, because why did I do that? So yeah, I think this is gonna be more of what we're looking for. Look, boom, boom, and boom. Yes, let's do this. My apologies. But yeah, let's see how that does, and then we'll animate a couple of guys. Yeah, pushing everything. We're pushing the models to see what we can get out of it. And then I'll show you, like, after I get the characters and I get the what's it called? The animation, we'll try the tile sets, cuz I'm excited about that. I'm really excited about that. I feel like we haven't talked about tile sets as much as we should have. Ooh, okay. Is this something we can be happy with? Is this similar to the style? Like, I'm not really familiar with the style, you know. This does seem a little bit smaller, you know. And it doesn't, they don't have such dark outlines, right? But pretty cool nonetheless. Let's try to animate it now. Let us try to animate it. So, let's see. Let's do. Should we do another character, or? Oh wait. I think my A sprite is not showing properly, right? 1 sec. A sprite. Yeah, it was frozen. My bad. So yeah. What do we think about these characters? These were the references. Like, these three were the references. And these are the generations. like I said, when it was frozen, they are kind of bigger though. So I guess if they were kind of smaller, they would match a little bit better, right? They're sick though, but they're not fully, I guess, in the style, size, everything. But let's try to animate these. Right? Let's try to get this guy. I like how he looks. Yeah, the characters are just too sick. Like So, let's try to animate this guy. Yeah, I just want. This frame right here. Yes. Now let's do 64 by 64 so we can get. Yeah. Of course you can animate existing pixel art. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. What would you animate? You would what, do a text to animation fully? This is what we're gonna do right now. So we go to animate and go to animate with text. Right. We'll set the reference image and let's do I don't know. What should I do? The man does an attack combo, punch and kick. I don't know. I haven't tried this, so. Let's see. I haven't tried like this specific like kind of animation, like punching and kicking. First time. So let's see. It's gonna be interesting. Now we just gotta be a little patient, give it a minute, let him cook. Oh, sorry. Let him cook, and yeah. And it's like you guys can get so creative with it. It's like I go with super simple prompts, because I just want to see what we can do. But if you guys want to do like sick stuff, like he transforms into a monster, it'll freaking do it. You know what I mean? So let's see. Boom, punch, kick. Ooh, nice. I guess that these like first couple of ones were like, I guess, I don't know. So we can get rid of those. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, we can clean, a couple pixels as always. We can also reduce colors, and palletize it all. Yeah, boom, 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 boom. Clean these. But the good thing is it doesn't need so much cleanup, It's like boom, boom. That's pretty sick. And then when he's done, right? We do like he turns into a man made out of fire. Full body made out of fire. Because why not? Yes, that was text-based animation. I literally just prompted the man does a punch and a kick combo, and it did it. And as you can see, we're 64 by 64. And what did we say? We get how much frames? 16. That's right. Where's my little graph? Hold up. I drew. Yeah. 64 by 64. 16 frames. A roundhouse? I don't know if it's too much to ask. I'll try it. Let's just wait for this one to finish, and I'll do a roundhouse kick. Don't doubt the model, man. It'll prove you wrong. If you doubt it, it'll be like, nah, watch this. By the way, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Like, it's awesome to see 19 people just hanging out here and watching us explore the new tools. You know, we really appreciate you using the tools. And yeah, keep doing you, keep being amazing. Share your stuff, share your projects. We're really excited to see everything you guys work on, you know. Let's see. Sheesh. Oh my god, guys, what is this? Like, what? Alright, let's do a roundhouse kick now. Oh wow. Let me do right here. Roundhouse kick. Yeah, Oleg, so that's the thing, animating with weapons and stuff like that. I guess it would depend on how you're doing your game, you know? If you're doing a game that needs customizability, like a character that you can switch out weapons, switch out clothing, all that kind of stuff, this kind of automated thing, like just text prompt and no templates, no skeletons, no nothing, I think that would be kind of hard to mix and match. But if you're doing like a single character and animating just one character and then another character, you know, all with like specific features, like original characters, like, you know, like main things that they only have by themselves, then I think like animating with text would be a really powerful tool. So I guess it just depends on what you need to achieve in your game. It didn't really do a roundhouse kick. It flipped itself. It said boom boom, I'm Flash. But hey, we tried at least. But hey, the turning into fire was pretty sick, right? Alright, so I think it's time to explore the tile sets. What do you guys think? I think it's time. It's that time of the year. So, let's do this. So let me show you. I think you can definitely achieve a sword attack animation without the sword in the hand. Also mostly with like skeleton to animation, you know. I think that would be like the best way in terms of like just being, you know, super specific. And then just adding it, yeah, because we do have, if you go to animate with skeleton, right, we do have templates for slashes and stuff. Like we have the great sword slash, you know, stabbing, all kinds of stuff. We also have like walking with rifle down aim, etc. But yeah, I think it's definitely doable. It's just a matter of, you know, finding the right workflow. So let's do tile sets. Let's do actual tile sets. I'll save these. Can we add icons? I mean, oh, there will be a designated tool for tile sets, I guess. But meanwhile, we can just try, you know, just a little example. All right. So let's say I kind of like a tile set I made in the map creator, right? For example. So I would go to the map creator, right? And I guess I would just grab whatever. We can even, no, yeah, I'll copy the image. I'll go back to Aseprite. I'll paste it here. So, oh, did I forget to change? No, okay, we're here. So, I would grab the tiles. Actually, these are 16 by 16. I want to grab a 32 by 32 one, because it's better at that. So let's go to tile sets. Let's grab this nice tile set. No, I didn't make all these tile sets on our last stream. just in case. So let's say we like this tile set, like it's okay, whatever. But now we can use that as style references, right? So if we go to create images with same style, right, clear all images, I'm actually gonna make another file with just 32 by 32, and I'm gonna take these you know, these tiles, and I'm gonna paste them here. Cool. So now I can use them as a style reference, you know, boom and boom. We got two style references. And now let's prompt something like multiple floor tiles, including grass, cobblestone, water, lava, wooden planks, all tileable. I don't know. Like I said, it might not be perfect, you know, but I've gotten some nice results with it. And of course, you can change up the prompts and everything, you know. There's probably better ways to do it, probably better prompts, but I'm still exploring, you know. This has been a recent update, so I'm exploring, and I'll be letting you guys know what works best for me, so you guys can also do it and do your own stuff. All right, so let's see what we got. So the best way, in my opinion, to test it out would be to just go to view and tiled mode, right? That way you can know if it tiles or not, and that way you can discard the bad tiles. So here, you know, nope. But hey, that's cool. That's cool. No, we're getting. That's a cool water tile. You know, I'd keep that. I'll make a tile set with that for sure. This as well, like we can reduce the colors maybe, you know, get creative. This doesn't really tile so much. Yeah, you know, like we're getting pretty nice tiles. And if you give it better references, you'll get better tiles also. Like I feel like the two references I gave it were like, you know, it could be better. But yeah, I'll try this water, for example. I like this water. So I'll export that. Oh, not as a GIF. There we go. Let's see. I don't know if I'm happy with. I wanted to get like a grass tile, but we can try again, you know. That's the beauty of it. And now you can give it more references. And that's also the beauty of it. So if we go and give it
the water also as a reference, you know. Maybe give it something else that we like. This one's nice as well, but I would reduce colors just a bit. Huh. Alright, we can try again now with 3 references. And we can also make sure, you know, just to make sure it's pixel art, whatever. I'll do a new layer because as you can see, we're getting 64 frames each time. So we don't want to, you know, go crazy. Okay, these aren't terrible. Ooh, that's cool. It's a nice cobblestone. This as well. A nice floor, stone brick floor, whatever. Cobblestone with the moss. Pretty nice. A brick floor. You know. A wooden plank floor. Another one, darker. All types of stuff. Ooh, this lava one is nice. You know, the more references you give it. Ooh, that's a nice sand. Let's actually try to make. Hold up. Let's actually try to make a tile set with the water and sand. So, if we go here with those 2 tiles with those 2 tiles we made, and we do upload image. Now we do the sand as the upper terrain and water as the lower terrain. Yeah, that looks about right. So yeah, you guys see how it literally just made a really cool tile set. We got our water. Now we got our sand. Pretty nice. That way, you know, we can keep reiterating. Hey, thanks for stopping by. See you in the next stream. So yeah, you know, we can still reiterate and get more styles, you know, give it more references, go crazy with it, you know, like actually, I'll do one more, just so you can see it, you know, and then we can make a little bit more assets, like actually, you know, I want to explore everything that we can do, everything.
Carried my pain and regret for too long in a cruel game of endurance with a deep sense of duty, a sense of pride.
Let's see.
I realized it was the kind of pride.
Ooh, these are clean. That's really nice. Yeah. So yeah, that's one way to, you know, explore tile sets. And it's pretty cool, in my opinion. Like, look, all of these. And you can also, like, you know, these are all 32 by 32. But we can also try to hack our way into it and just change our canvas size to 16 by 16. And some will actually tile. Like, some will actually work out, you know, like this ice. No. Pretty cool. So you can explore different canvas sizes and for different maps. If you want to do a 16 by 16 tile set, you can always just try and see if it does tile. Which options are you using for the new style tool? So for this example, I basically just prompted, you know, multiple floor tiles, including all of the tiles that I do want, and I added different styles, like a different image references. I did say like pixel art in the style description, but it usually does a good job without that extra help. But yeah, that's how you can explore tile sets, guys. Pretty cool stuff. Oh, that's nice. And then not only can you do tile sets, but you can do assets for your maps. So basically, let's say we have a character. Like, let's say we started our project, our game, with a character. We don't really have a map style, but we do have a character style, right? So, let's say I actually want a top-down one. One sec. Okay. Alright, these are not top down, but they'll work. So let's say we want to make map assets. Actually, I do want a top down. Hold up. Because I wanna try to make one sec. There we go. Oh, so I used so if you go to create image and you go to create images with same style, that's the tool I used. So all right, I'll use these, whatever. So if we go to create image, create images with the same style, and let's say this is our style, right? We can give it all of these references, and now we can actually make assets. Like we can make furniture, let's say medieval top down furniture map assets, right? So if we do new layer, remove background, and generate, we'll get assets instead of characters, but in the same style, which is pretty cool if you ask me. There we go. Look at that. Ooh, it even gave us a wall. That's sick. Let me see if it tiles actually. Yeah. Look at that. That's pretty sick. And yeah. Same style. Of course, we don't want a tree the same size of our character. But we do want a bush, right? This works. Ooh, that's pretty. Yeah. Yeah. Same style, guys. Same style is too powerful. And then, yeah, I know, right? Like, straight up, the fact that you can get so many assets in seconds. Like, damn. And now you can literally just do style references with all these. and get even more. You know? Now we can do, I don't know, cyberpunk top-down furniture. In that same style. Oh yeah, you can definitely animate the chest opening. Yes. So we will do that. As soon as we get these assets, I will animate that chest. And not only opening it, you can make it like do some crazy stuff, you know? We'll make it open and freaking, I don't know, get some monster out of it and explode. I don't know. I'm still impressed with this little wall that tiles. That's so cool. And I didn't even ask for it. That's the funniest part of it. There we go. We have our cyberpunk. Oh my god, this is so nice. Look at this chair. What? Yeah, guys. I don't know what you guys are waiting for. Let's make a game. It's that time. Alright, let's animate the chest. So, we go to animate. Yes, there will be a recording. Welcome, Dark Citizen. There will be a recording. You can go to our YouTube channel and to the live recordings, and you'll see all of our streams. Thanks for stopping by anyhow, and hope you enjoy this. Let's go to animate with text. Set the reference. Chest opens, and a bright light comes out of it. Let's see. Let's do a new layer. Yeah, animating dreams. I agree with you. This AI is way more creative than anything I could come up with as well. It is insane. It is too good to be true. All right, let's see. Hold up, all right. Let's see this animation. Wait. I'll do it slower so we can enjoy it. Are you guys ready? Let's do it. That's what's up. Crazy. We did it. It works. And it's good. Look at that. Boom. And of course you can palletize it. You can make it, you know. Yeah. Yeah, you can leave it there, you know, and then animate just the light if you wanted to leave it open. Yeah, you can do a lot of stuff. You can do a lot of stuff. What else? What else can we animate from these assets? Oh, we can animate this fire. What's it called? Campfire. Huh. Yeah. So let me know if you guys want me to try anything else, any styles, any animations. You know, I wanna push the model to its limits. I mean, I'll keep doing my stuff unless you guys have some nice suggestions. Hexagonal tile sets. Hold up. I don't even yeah, I can try it. But first of all, I need to see how that looks. Hexagonal tile sets. Because I've never worked with hex tile sets. I think I tried to make one. One game with hex tiles. But I failed. It was 2 years ago. But yeah, I think it can make hex tile sets. Probably. Alright, let's see the fire before we do effects. Yeah, we'll do an effect and then we'll do hex tile sets. Beautiful. Look at that. Just make it slower. All of them. Oh, what happened? Delete this tag. Oh, Ace Bright. There we go. My bad, peeps. There we go. Look at that beautiful fire. Yeah, my bad. I need to get like a streamer switch thingy that switches the windows. I would have to go back to the software and switch it. My bad. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. I know, right? So let's see. An effect. So I guess we would need what's it called? We would need a initial image to animate the effect, right? So, I'm thinking, what can I show? Let me see if I can make a quick lightning ball. I don't know. What kind of effects would you want to see, guys? That's not the lightning ball I wanted. Hold up. I'll do 32 by 32. I'll do a little ball. Right. I know, yeah, it's definitely an icon. Okay. So let's say we got this little ball and we want to animate it and make it like a lighting effect. I don't know, something like that, right? So yeah, as long as you have like an initial image, you can do any kind of effects. Like let's say if we want, I don't know, let's go to sprites resource. Let me see some fire. Yeah, let me just grab, I know you guys can't see it, but I'm grabbing a little asset just so we have a reference, right? Like something like this. Alright, like let's say we have only this. I'll animate that in a sec. Does the color palette affect the generation? So right now, in the new anime with text, we don't really have a color palette option. Let me see if we do here. And also in the generate images with same style, we also don't. But you can always reduce colors to your certain palette of choice. But it does like a really good job keeping the palette, you know. So here you go. Here you go. Like it made it a little bigger. But yeah. There's a VFX. Pretty cool. And then if we take this one, right? And we do 64 by 64. Go back here, set the reference image. And we do fire magic spell. Right? New frame. We'll get 16 new frames. I'll leave it in that frame just so you guys don't see an empty frame while we wait. And also, guys, remember, like, remember how I showed you we can make all the tiles and stuff like that. We can basically drag all of the assets that we made, like where are they? Here they are. So all of these assets, if we export them and we want to add them to our map, we can basically do that. So we would export, right, all of our frames. Oh, that's gonna be a lot of frames. I'll do it anyways, just for the plot. So we export. No, actually, I'm just gonna select this frame and export it. And if we go to our map, right, we can literally just drag and drop it, and boom, we have our asset here. We can duplicate it, you know. We can also edit it in Pixelorama. We can do all kinds of stuff. But yeah, don't forget that you can drag and drop your amazing assets into the map. Let's see the fire now. Okay, so I made like a little ball here, but you can get rid of that. That's the beauty of getting 16 frames. You can just get rid of the ones you don't like. But yeah, there's a fire spell, and we saw the lighting ball. Yeah, and as you can see, it does like transparent pixels really well too. Like it really does an amazing job separating everything. Can you rotate the chair with the new tool? I'm pretty sure you can, but I think we'll be having something soon that lets us rotate it with these new models instead of having to prompt like rotate or spin 360 blah 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 blah, you know. So you can definitely do it. Like if you go and you do like set reference, spin, 360 rotation, something like that, right? But again, you will get 16 frames when you only want 8, you know, and then you will have to pick and choose, etc. So right now, like as we're speaking live while we're streaming, there isn't like a specific tool that gives you like all the 8 rotations and boom, you're happy. But there will. So it's a matter of just being a little more patient, because yeah, the team is working. Trust. Yeah, trust me. I'm also like super excited for every new tool and new update. Like I'm always like there, just like waiting when they're released. I'm like, yeah. I start trying them so much, and that's why I love coming here to the stream, because we can try it all together live. Let's see if we got a rotation for the chair. You see, it kind of does it. Like it does, but it does give you 16 frames, which is like, okay, now I gotta sit down and pick my favorite and blah blah blah, you know. But it does do it. Like it can do it. So yeah, be on the lookout for the new tools soon TM. What else? What else? What else? Oh, I wanted to show you guys how I animated my cutscene. Like that little cutscene. Hold up. Let me find it. Here it is. So you remember how I showed you this? It was pretty cool. So let's try to do another cutscene. Actually, what I did for that one specifically, so getting this character, I did it with a mid-journey image. So let me show you. Hold up. Wait. Let me grab one real quick. Again, I know you guys are not seeing my browser. I am aware. It's intentional. But yeah, let me grab something. One sec. I'm trying to find a nice one. Okay. I think I got a decent one. One sec. Okay. So I'm gonna go to Ace right now. Okay, so I'm gonna show you my whole process, right? Like the whole process I did. Right now, I'm gonna do a 1:1 like aspect ratio. But you can or not. Actually, let me grab one that's like 16:9. Because they are cool. They're cool to work with. Okay, I got one. Okay, so we got this image, right? Pretty nice image. And I'm gonna go to create image and image to pixel art, right? I'm gonna do new frame, generate, and I'm gonna create a 264. No, actually, I'm gonna go custom. I'm gonna do 128 by 128. When you do like 1:1 aspect ratios in the resize thingy, it'll resize it by automatically. Like I'm just giving this as a reference, but it made it 168 by 92. Just so you're aware, like you can actually play with that. Be like, oh, I want it smaller, and you don't have to do any math, you know. So we got this cool dude, pretty nice, right? Let me take this finger off. There we go. That makes more sense. So now I want to animate this guy, right? It's pretty clean too. Like I'm pretty happy. Let's reduce colors real quick. And let's fix this. There we are. Just fix a couple pixels that I don't like personally. And we'll move on. Okay, cool. So we got our dude. We reduced colors, so now we got a nice little palette. And now let's go to animate. animate with text. Let's see. Wait, I think it's still too big. I think. Hold up. I think I have to get it to like, what's this size? Yes, I have to get it to like 128 by 72. Because 128 is our like max, so we can get at least 4 frames. You know what I mean? So let's try doing it even smaller. Let's do create image to pixel art, generate, custom size. Let's do, what was the size? 128 by 72, I think. Yeah, that was this. But since the aspect ratio of this was different, it made 128 by 68. Can artifacts affect the animation? You know, I'm not like 100% positive, which is like, don't quote me, but I do think like it's always good to have cleaned up animations, so they're as clean as an output as they can be, you know? Because if not, it'll just get confused. It'll just be like, oh, this is noise, or this is, you know, I don't know what this is. So yeah, I would say always try to clean your animation, your sprites as well as you can to your ability, you know? Because for example, myself, I do struggle a lot with cleaning up like super detailed pixel art, but you know, with practice you get better and better. So yeah, so now let's animate this dude, you know? Let me just clean a little bit more. There we go. All right. And here, boom. All right. So we go to animate with text. Set the reference, and now we can be like, he gets angry and throws the no, actually let's just do he gets angry, and then we'll throw the glass of whiskey, because we only getting 4 frames because we're doing 128, you know? So let's do he gets angry. Let's try that. New frame. No, I don't want to remove background. And here you'll see it will pad the canvas, because you can only animate 128 by 128 or like 1 by 1 aspect ratios. So yeah, let's do pad and continue. Let's see what we get.
Some days get heavy. Oh, nights stretch like a highway. Storm raging deep in my chest. Lava in my veins, no rest. Then you walk in, silent like the moonlight. You calm the winds, ease the tide. Pull me close to your side. No words could ever measure the peace you bring to my soul. Oh no, you're the calm inside my chaos. Oh baby, turn my midnight into dawn. Light my sky when I'm alone. You're the apple of my eye.
All right, let's see if he got angry or not.
I was lost in the cycle,
Oh, what's going on?
just a
Okay.
ghost in the routine.
He definitely got angry.
Sleep, repeat, no dreams, just autopilot.
So you see, it does like pad it, but it does like respect the aspect ratio that you had. So you can always, just crop it back. That's how I did my cutscene. So you just boom, boom, and you can of course, reduce the duration, like make it last longer. We can start with this one. This is kind of cleaner, Boom. And then we can like make these even slower. We can switch them up. And then here, we can actually set that reference image and be like, he throws the liquid glass angrily. We can also like fix this real quick. There we go. And do new frame. Boom. Yes, pattern continue. Now we'll get an extension basically, And that way you can literally just extend and make more animations and more animations. Like, of course, this takes a little bit longer because we're doing 128 by 128 and we only get 4 frames. But still, it's so powerful. Like, getting those 4 frames with the other tools would have been a nightmare. I mean, not really. You could with edit image, I guess. But still, this is so clean. It gives like actual like really nice everything. I don't know. Okay, here it kind of failed. Kinda. But what can we do? We can just move it down, Just move it down to the right. And again, this one. And there we go. Like, it's not perfect when it has to crop and pad and everything. But it did something. Yo, look at that. And now we do this one. And I don't know. We'd say like he becomes Super Saiyan. Yeah, I mean, you could totally do like some game cutscenes with this. That would be sick. Like, imagine you finish a quest, finish a mission or something, and this is the bad guy, and he's like, yeah. Oh, you finished? Ah. I don't know. It's a pretty fun tool, really. It's a matter of like organizing your ideas and being like, okay, I need to make this specific thing, because I feel like this is so fun to just play around with, But yeah, if you focus, you can really get some stuff done, guys. Yeah, go deep dive on tile sets, man. Tile sets are so nice, and like with these updates and everything, it's only getting better. Like now, making maps, making characters, making everything. It's wild. I don't know if it got stuck. It might have. Let's try again.
Night stretch like a highway. Storm raging deep in my chest. Lava in my veins, no rest. Then you walk in, silent like the moonlight. You calm the winds, ease the tide. Pull me close to your side. No words could ever measure the peace you bring to my soul. Oh no, you're the calm inside my chaos. Oh baby, turn my
Hey, thanks for stopping by, Animating Dreams. Thanks, really. I hope to see you in the next stream. Yeah, we'll see you in the Discord. Yes, sir. All right, let's see. Oh, that's amazing. Let's do. Let's crop it back.
just a ghost in the routine.
There we go.
Eat, work, sleep, repeat, no dreams, just autopilot.
There it is. Look. Don't go.
Flip the script, now I'm free. Colors burst where it was gray. Heartbeats in your name. No words could ever measure the peace you bring.
All right, so now we have the Saiyan transformation, and we can basically do, I don't know, Kamehameha. He does the Kamehameha. Let's see. Now I'm just having fun with this.
Every shadow fades when you're near. Whispering love drowns out the fear. Oh baby, I was numb but now I feel you're the remedy, so real. You're the calm inside my chaos. Turn my midnight into dawn. Light my sky when I'm alone.
Let's go. That's great. How is this so good? So yeah, I think that's gonna be the last animation I do for the cutscene. But yeah, you guys can do cutscenes. I hope you guys do make them and show them in our Discord, because it's so cool. Damn, look at this, guys. Hold up, look at that. If you guys aren't paying attention, you're missing out. Look at this. That's insane. All right, one more. Just because I'm loving this. I know, right? It's awesome. It's too good. Also, guys, let me know if you guys have any other questions, any other things you'd like me to try before we end the stream. I'll probably end in like 10, 15-ish minutes. So yeah, feel free to ask anything, or if not, I'll just keep playing around with the tools. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm definitely saving these. Okay, and this, I think we can make it like a little faster. I think that's the cool thing with these. Like, you can literally just play with it so much, And be like, yeah, actually, these I can make 200. Let's see. Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, let me save that. Yeah. That's a pretty nice cutscene. And all started from this. We did all of that with PixelLab tools, guys. Isn't that insane? We just took this image and made a full cutscene. We made this. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's the magic of PixelLab, guys. Alright. Cool. So many assets. Let's try to animate this guy. Oh, yeah. No, thanks, Oleg. Thanks, Oleg, for reminding me. Let's definitely do that, the hex tiles. Thank you. Yeah, we can totally do that before we go. Appreciate you. You came at the perfect time to remind me. Let's go. Hexagonal tile set. Pixel art. I'll just finish this animation and I'll try hex. Alright, let's see. see. Let's see. Hey, nice. That's a dope animation. That works super well. Look at that. And it even lights up the gun. That's so nice. Alright, cool. So hex. Let's see. I'm curious because first, are there any reference tiles you could show me? Hold up. Let me see. Okay, these don't work. Hold up. Okay. Alright. Alright, so here we have some references I found online on itch.io. Right? So let's import this as a sprite sheet. By rows. So the height would be 48. There we go. And it would be 32 by 48. Cool. So we have these references, right? Let's change this to this. Okay, we have all of these references. Let's try it. Let's go to create an image. Create images with the same style. And let's clear images. And let's start adding all of these. You know. Yeah, I try to find better ones, but I literally didn't. I mean, I couldn't. If you guys find any, link them up in the comments. Anyhow, I'll test another workflow after this. Like I'll try. Okay, let's center them then. One sec. No. Alright, now we should be good. So clear images. Like I said, if you guys find any better references, do link me up. But I just did a quick search, and yeah, I guess hexagonal isn't that popular. All right, so let's try. Let's try cyberpunk, right? Cyberpunk hexagonal tiles. I don't know. I'm curious. Appreciate you, Oleg. But yeah, it's kind of tough to find references. Like at least like super quickly, I guess. Have to do a deep search.
Just have no fucking idea.
Okay, so with those references, That's a no-go. I mean, I guess this one. No. Nope. Yeah. It's interesting. Let's see. Okay, this kinda tried to do something. Like it actually tried. This time it took a better reference. Like this snow one is nice. This sand one is nice. But it does struggle. It does struggle. Maybe now I can give it like more examples. You know? And we can try one more time. So let's give it this one. Let me get rid of. Yeah, I guess like I said, I haven't really played much with hexagonal tiles, so I don't really even know, the kind of detail they need, the kind of like I don't know how they're used so much. I've seen them in a couple, you know, in a couple of different games, but I haven't like developed anything with it, so it's kind of a hard thing for me to grasp right away. Trying to change the canvas to 32 by 32. Let's see. Yeah, totally. So then I would just clear this and get my references. Right. And then use mine as well. Let's see. Let's do one more test. I'm not sure I can see the link. Maybe if you post it on the Discord. I don't know if YouTube like removes the links or something, but I don't see it in the chat. Awesome. Thank you. I saw it. Let's see. Let's download that. Hold on. Let me see a spread real quick. Okay, yeah, those references did better, and the 32 by 32 canvas change definitely helped. So I guess that does work, at least with this style. You know, it's not the prettiest style, of course, but it does work. I mean, again and again, we're being proven that with just a bit of more reference and prompting, you can get stuff done. Let's see the new reference. Hold up, I'm just trying to see how I can download this. It's not letting me download it from GitHub. Or I just don't know where it is. Hold up. Help me out, guys. Where do I download this? Like, do I have to go here and download the whole project? I guess, yeah. I guess I'll do that. Now back to here. Okay. Images, tile sets, tiles. Are they all the same size? They are. Alright, one sec. Open a spray, and now here. Oof, I opened a lot of images. Oh my god. No. That's a lot of images. Sheesh. Okay. Okay, I guess that was my mistake. Wait, how do I close? Okay. I'm gonna have to close all of these. One sec. That's a lot of images. How can I open them all as one? Okay, let me go to Pixelorama. Let's go to Pixelorama, and now we can drag all of these sprites as new frames. I guess I'm just trying to import a lot of them, but yeah, definitely a lot of them. Okay. So now I just gotta find the right ones. I guess they should also be centered. I'll try it like this, or I just move it a little bit. Alright, create image, generate image with same style. So now we just add our references. Oh, one sec, my mouse died. That's bad. Now I gotta use my trackpad, which sucks. Alright, add this as a style as well. Okay, so for this size, okay, never mind, wait, I can resize the canvas. 64. There we go. Now we can have more references. Yay. We can also move this one. I'm sorry guys if I'm being slow right now. My mouse just died and I need to get a cable for it. So I'm using my trackpad. Let me see how I can fix that. No, I can't do it right now. Anyhow, hold up. Okay. And there we go. Alright. Now let's do hexagonal tiles, 4 tiles. And let's do new layer. Nice, no issue. I think I'm gonna end the stream after we see these last outputs. Let me hide this. 24-hour stream. That would be fun. Oh, why is my browser showing? There we go. Okay, so let's see. Let's see the outputs. Yeah, man. With those references, you got it, man. Pretty sick. Look at that. Right? So yeah, I guess it's a matter of, you know, getting the right references and prompting it right. So yeah, guys, appreciate you for coming to the stream. I'll be hanging out in the Discord as always, and the team as well. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys learned something. Hope you guys found helpful tips. And yeah, we'll catch you in the next stream, guys. Have a good one. Peace out. Let me do this shit real quick. There we go. Peace out, guys.